Hello students, how are you? I wish all of you will be healthy and safe. So students, in this tutorial you will learn Python string methods. Okay, so Python provides a library of string functions, string methods. Okay, so in this video I will tell you how to use the different string methods, different string functions. Okay, so one thing you should remember, so all string method returns a new values. Okay, they do not change the original string. Since string is immutable data type, so you cannot modify the original string. You always get a new value, new string. Okay, so let's start. The first method, that is capitalize. It converts the first character to uppercase as you use in string sentence case. Okay, in sentence case your first character is in capital letter. Similarly, it converts the first character of the string in uppercase. Let's check how it works. Okay, for example, you have a string like, for example, text equals to hello friends. Hello friends, how are you? This is my string. Okay, this is my string. Okay, now I am using capitalize function. So first write down the print what, your take another variable txt2. Okay, txt2 equals to cap, sorry, write down text. This is your string, text dot capitalize function. Use the capitalize function. Okay, and print text, print txt and txt2. Okay, txt2. Now see the result. Now you can see, first I have printed the text. So what is text? Text is in this format, so it will print hello friends, how are you. Here the first letter is not in capital letter, but using capitalize function I have converted the first letter into capital letter. So the text2 will store the string like this. Okay, so this is your original string and you will get a new string. Okay, so you cannot modify the original string. Okay students, so this is about the capitalize function. Okay, so next function is lower or case fold. So both functions are same. Both functions convert your capital letters into small letters. Okay, so returns a string where all characters are lowercase. Okay, so in this example, hello friends, how are you, all letters are in small letters. Okay, for example, here I have written, sorry, hello friends, how are you. Okay, and now you are using your lower function. Okay, so now print this function, now execute this function. Now I am using the PyCharm, not Python interpreter. Okay, you can run these programs in Python interpreter also, but I am using PyCharm because using Python interpreter the video will become long. That's why I am using PyCharm. Okay, I will make a separate video regarding PyCharm, how to install PyCharm and how to use the particular Python interpreter using PyCharm. Okay, now here the what is text? Text is the hello friends, how are you in this format. In the text too, you are converting your text into lowercase. Okay, see the output now from this program. Now you can see your string here hello is in capital letters. So now using the lower function converts the capital letter into small letters. Okay, so this is about the case folder. Now you can use the case fold also. Okay, case fold, you will get the same output. Okay, so lower function and case fold function both are same. Okay. The next function is uppercase, the converts a string into uppercase. Okay, so now use this function. Now in this you can see your hello is in capital letters and the other remaining string is in small letters, so use the uppercase. Okay, so upper will convert the whole string into capital. Okay, all right. So this is your given string, and this is the string retrieved by using upper function. So upper function will convert the whole string into capital letters. Okay. So next function is title. So convert the first character of each word to uppercase. Okay. So using this function, you will convert. You can convert the each word, each the first character of each word in capital letters. Okay. So write down here the title, just like a title case. In MS Word, you have studied about the title case. So title case convert the first character of each word in capital. Okay. You can see the first character of hello is a capital letter, F is in capital, how, H is in capital. Okay, so this is your title case. Okay, so next function is in swap case. So what is swap? The swap case is just like a toggle case. In 10th class, you have studied about the toggle case. So what does toggle case do? The toggle case convert a small letter to capital letters and capital letters to small letters. So similarly, the swap case will convert the lowercase become uppercase and vice versa. Okay. Write down swap case. Write down SWP. Okay. So this is the benefit of using PyCharm. There is no need to write down the functions totally. Okay, using hint, it provides the library automatically, and you can select any one function. Okay, now on this program, you can see all capital letters are converted into small letters. Okay, this is in capital letter, it is converted into small letter. This small letters are converted into capital letters. So this is about the swap case. Swap capital letters to small letters and small letters to capital letters. Okay, so next function is count. So count returns a number of times specified values occur in a string. Okay, so what is the syntax? String dot count. Here you will write down the value which you want to count, start position and end position. Okay, it is optional. OP means optional, you can write it or not. Okay, both. So I will use the both the cases. Okay, now text, and here write down count. Okay, so what do you want to count? I want to count H. Okay, now wait. So here you will get the integer value here. So write down here the message counting of H equals to this. Okay. Now you can see in this string H, you are comparing. It will it is case sensitive. It will count the H occurrence of H in this string. So in this string, you can see the H is in 2 times. Okay. If I use H here in small letters, so now see the result. The counting will increase. It will become 2. Okay. So using count function, you can count a particular character in your string. Okay. Particular character or particular word also. For example, if you want to count how R. Okay. So now you can see. Sorry, here you write down the H, not R. You are searching R. The function. The counting of R, it is 1. If you write down another R, it will return 2. Okay. So this is the use of count function. The count function counts the occurrence of a particular character or particular word in a string. Okay. Now it starts with the start with for method returns true if string starts with the specified value, otherwise false. So using this function, you can check the given string is starting with a particular word or particular letter or not. Okay. Okay. So syntax is here. You will take the string dot start with and value for which you want to check. Okay, and this is start. This is the starting index or this is the ending index. Okay, this is optional. Okay, if you don't give the value of start and end, there is no need to worry. Okay, If you want to take the particular position to start with, then you have to write down the value of start and end. Okay, let's check. For example, hello your friends. Write down here. Hello friends, how are you? Okay, so I want to check. So write down the function here. It starts. Sorry, starts with. Okay, starts with. Write down the here. My word is hello. Okay, what will it print? It now check. Run your program. Now check the string. Your string is here. Okay. Hello friends, how are you? Now you are checking your string is starting with hello or not. Okay. Your string is starting with hello. So in this case, it will print true. Okay. Now you can check your string is starting with hello. Okay. If you write down here in a small letter hello, what you will see? Okay. In this case, it will print false. Why? Because it checks your case also. Okay, the hello is in capital letter, and here hello is in small letter. That's why it is returning false. Okay, so now you can take the index also, indexing value also. For example, if you write down your check the index 1 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. Okay, 14 and 15. So here write down how and starting index is 15. Okay, so in this case it is returning true because your starting index is 15, so it will check from 15. So the 15 index is here it starts from 15 index, so it will check how from this index. So from this index it is getting how, that's why it is returning true. Okay, let's move to the next the ends with. So ends with is similar to the starts with. Okay, okay, it returns true if the string ends with a specified value. The syntax is similar. Here starts with, and here you will write down ends with. Okay, and value start here, start is optional. Similarly, start is optional here, end is optional here, end is optional here. Okay, so write down the here R. Okay, R, and here write down nothing. What you will get? You will get true because your string is ending with R. It is returning false. Why? Because your last character is question mark. So remove it and check again. False, false, false. Sorry. Here you have to write down the ends. Ends. Now check. Yes, it is returning true because your string is ending with R. Okay. So next function is each L none. L means alphabet, alphabet, and num is number. So returns true if all the characters in the string are alphanumeric. Alphanumeric means alphabets with numbers. Either all the characters will be in alphabets and all the characters will be in numeric, or mix both alphabets and numeric both. Okay, let's check. If you write down here any string like this RLVM123, and here text dot each L. Okay, so what will it return? It will return true because in this string you have alphabets and numbers only. Okay, so it will return what? It will return true because in your string you have alphabets and numbers. If you write down here @ sign, so in this case it will return false because in your string, your string is not alphanumeric. In your string you have special characters also. That's why it is returning false. Okay. Next function is alpha. It will check only for alphabets. if you check this string H alpha, in this case what will it return? It will return false. Why? Because your string has numeric values also. In this case you have only alphabets. If you have only alphabets, then it will return true. Okay, so next function is digit. It will check only the numbers, not alphabets. Okay, if you write down here is digit, what will it return? It will return true or false. Obviously it will return false. Why? Because in your string there are only alphabets, not numbers. Okay, so in this case it will return false. If I write down the number 1 2 3 like this, then it will return true or false. It will return false. Why? Because in your string you have not only digits, you have alphabets also. If you write down only digits, in this case it will return true. Okay, in this case it will return true. So next function is identifier. What is identifier? In the I think in the second video I have told you about the identifier. Identifier means your variable name, your class name, like this. Okay, it will check your identifier is valid or not. For example, if you write down here 1 2 3, so guess 1 2 3 is it a valid identifier or invalid identifier? It is invalid identifier. Each identifier, so it will return true or false. Obviously it will return false. If you write down here like this S 1 2 3, so it is valid identifier, so it will return true. Okay, for this you have to read about the identifier validation rules. Okay, you have to read, you have to watch my either second or third video regarding identifier. Okay, let's move to the next function. So next function is lower. It will check returns true if all the characters in the string are lowercase. If all the characters are in lowercase, then it will return true. For example, either here I am writing RLVM all in small case. So in this case it will return true. Is lower. In this case it will return true. Okay, true. If I write down here 1 2 3, what will happen? It will return true or false? It will return true, because it ignores the digits or special characters. Okay, it will check only the alphabets. All the alphabets are in lowercase or no. If I write down M in capital letters, so in this case it will return false. Why? Because in alphabets I have M in capital letters. That's why it is returning false. Okay, is lower. Similarly, is upper. Returns true if all the characters are in uppercase. Okay, is numeric. Returns true if all the characters in the strings are numeric. Okay, it is similar to the is digit. All characters in the are digits or numeric. It is similar. Okay, is space. It checks all the characters in strings are white space. Basically, it checks the empty string. If you write down here, all the characters are in space. Okay, so it will check H space. So it will print true, because in your string you have only space. If you write down any character or a space, so it will return false, because your string is not empty. That's why it is printing false. Okay, is title. The before few minutes I have told you about the title. Okay, what is title? So in the converts the first character of each word in the uppercase. So in the title case you have the first character of each word in capital letter, but this function checks the title case. So your string is in title case or not. Okay, so if you write down here like this RLVM H, so it is in title case or not? Yes, it is in title case, because the first character of each word is in capital letter. So it will return true. So it is returning true. If you write down here L in capital letter, then it will become false. It will become false. So student, these are the some functions related to strings. Okay, in the next video I will tell you more about the string functions. So enough for this session. So you have to revise these functions, you have to practice more these functions, because strings are the important part of Python. Okay, if you want to hold the command on Python, so you have to revise these topics again and again. So student, thank you, have a nice day, be healthy, be safe.